Great to have you here. The details now. Two buses said to have been involved in a head-on collision on the Kintampo-Techiman road, leading to the death of over 60 persons. Both buses had over 50 passengers each on board. One of the buses caught fire after the collision. The said accident occurred at about 2 a.m. Friday at Ampoma. Correspondent Anas Sabet has been speaking to the Kintampo Divisional Commander ACP Joseph Mpjewu. Let's speak now to Anas Sabet on the latest. Hello, Anas. Hello, Anas. If you can hear me, we understand that some 40 are in critical condition. Are there, where are they now, and do we know what their status is?
Yes, as I speak to you, almost all the survivors, I mean, those who have been able, who were not dead, among those who were involved in the accident, have been moved to the nearest health facilities, precisely Jima District Hospital, Kintampo Municipal Hospital, and then Techiman Holy Family Hospital. We can't tell as it stands now their status. I'm currently heading towards Kintampo Municipal Hospital to ascertain that for myself. But we can say that over 60 persons are confirmed dead from what we have seen on the ground. Two buses having a head-on collision, one caught up with fire, and then almost all the passengers on board that particular bus got burnt. A few of them, we are told, about 10 or less, who received various degrees of pain or survived. They were right to the nearest health facility. I was on the ground when the police were moving the dead bodies, I mean the burnt bodies from the bus, and the number is so huge. We lost count of the number of persons who got burnt in that particular bus. What is sad is that there were children among the burnt, and we counted about 9 of the burnt who were dead being children. So that is one sad story about what we encountered this morning. And the police have been trying to control traffic from this dawn up to this minute, so that we wouldn't have extra accidents at the same point.
And as these facilities that the injured or those in critical condition have been taken to, are the facilities able to receive the numbers and treat the conditions for which these people have been brought there?
Honestly, the two facilities that are very close to the accident scene, Jima District Hospital, is so small. The Kintampo Municipal Hospital is probably not up to that standard. The referral point is the Techiman Holy Family Hospital, which is quite distant away from where we are currently standing. A few moments ago, some of the dead who were moved to either Jima or Kintampo, we saw the police moving them to Techiman because we were told the Jima District Hospital, Bob, as well as that of Kintampo, were both full, so they have to move them to Techiman. I'm going to Kintampo, almost in Kintampo, to have a look at those who were sent there. I mean, the survivors, whether they have been able to attend to them or how their state or their conditions are. Make sure to see that for myself. The facilities we have here are very small, and I'm afraid they might not be able to respond to the large number of persons who were right there.
And as kindly, before you respond to my next question, if you can just reposition yourself. I understand you're in a vehicle, but it's quite windy, and so you'll be hearing you in bits and pieces. But has the accident scene been completely cleared now?
Not yet. Not yet. The police have had, I mean, the MTTD brought in a towing car. One of the vehicles is still having half of it occupying the street. So upcoming vehicles have to slow down for the next lane to move before the other ones are able to move. So the police are ensuring that they control the traffic. The car is still on the road because they wanted to move all the burnt dead bodies in that particular car out before they think of how to tow the vehicle.
And as you are referring to the burnt car, right?
Yes, the bent car.
Have police been
the
able
other
to?
car, The other car has been lifted and then positioned at the other side of the car. That one is completely off the road. So now we have the bent car, which is still having part of it occupying the other. The road that is making vehicles slow down, because once the road is half covered, you can't have cars moving as usual. So the police are still trying to move the bent bodies off that particular vehicle.
All right, Anas.
Before.
Okay, finish your sentence before. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. All right, Anas, you know what? Can you just tell us if police have been able to identify what vehicles these are and where they were heading?
The two vehicles, one we were told was heading towards the southern part. They couldn't tell us whether it's going to Kumasi or Accra, but it's coming from the northern part of the country. That was the one which caught up with fire. And the other vehicle we were told was coming from Accra heading towards the north. And that one had a lot of passengers having injuries, but a few of them survived, compared to the other one which was heading down south from the northern part of the country.
Tell us exactly where this accident occurred and what the nature of the road is there.
This is on the Techiman Kintampo stretch at Ampoma Chrome. There is a community close to the accident scene, which is known as Ampoma Chrome. It will be recalled that about a year or two ago, there was an accident on this same stretch involving Metro Mass Transit and then a truck with tomatoes, leading to the death of over 60 passengers. Almost close to the same point is where this particular accident occurred. But there's also something one policeman disclosed to me, which is not related to the accident, but on this same stretch, according to him, from last night about 11 p.m. up to this minute, they've had about 3 separate accidents, including the one we are reporting on.
Is there a sharp curve? Is there a sharp curve in the area? I just want to understand the nature of the road. How does it look like?
The road is very good in terms of its smooth nature, but it's on a slopey side, not that sharp curve though. But it's difficult for one to say exactly what could have led to this particular accident. Different reports we are gathering indicate that one of the drivers might be sleeping or something close to that when the said accident happened, veering off his route to collide with the other vehicle that was heading towards the northern part of the country.
And how is the weather there? And let me ask, it's been raining here in Accra.
The weather looks cloudy, but it's not raining, honestly. It's not raining here. But you could see the weather is cloudy. And after the time the accident occurred, there was no rain or anything close to that, according to the reports we've gathered from the ground.
All right, and as we'll leave you to get to Kintampo and try and visit those who are injured and see if we can get any information on what exactly led to this. But we understand that about 60 people are feared dead. In fact, Anas tells us that includes children. And as you see in your shots, there are 2 vehicles involved. One has been burnt, and we understand that charred bodies are still in there, and the police is trying to retrieve the bodies. This is rather unfortunate. And Anas just let us in on some information that this is the same area where we recorded a fatality of this magnitude about 2 years ago, when a tomato truck and a passenger vehicle were involved in an accident. We'll keep our eyes on this. Would let you know what the police says about this unfortunate incident. Our condolences to families who've lost their loved ones on that stretch.